諦めんなよ。
What's up, friends? My name's Aaron Ciotti. Everybody calls me Ciotti. You can call me whatever the hell you want. Welcome to Whoop Wednesday. Why is this still playing? Welcome to Whoop Wednesday. We're gonna finish up the Cinewhoop, and then we're gonna put some modified Insta 360 Go bunny ear newbie drone mounts on the 75mm whoop. And if we have time, we're gonna build a mega freestyle whoop. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? In the chat, Dan636 came early. Riot9 was next. Tyler DD, Brandon's Baked Beans, JT Custom Knives, CiottiFPV, Northern Tier, Michael Blade, Paul McDonald, Riot9 again. B-Man is in the house. Dan Richmond, Frank Nicholas is here. Riot9 again. Ram Jam, Marty Wassick. YouTube just did the thing. Dozer FPV Flush, James Vaulton 661. I think I got everybody. Brandon's Baked Beans says mega freestyle whoop 2S or what? No, 2S is too heavy. 1S 0802 25,000 kV, lightweight, extra lightweight. on this build, which means Meteor frame rather than the cockroach frame, and Cinewhoop.com pinch camera and VTX and canopy setup. Which might actually, that little canopy and camera setup might not be lighter than an AIO with a built-in VTX and the Goober canopy, the Newbie Drone Goober canopy. But I have it, and I don't want to, yeah. I want to build a rig with that setup. I love the canopies. I love the tinywhoop.com canopies. So, yeah. It's going to be fun. If you want to talk directly to me in the chat, all you've got to do is type CiottiFPV. But if you want to support the madness, you can also do a super chat if you'd like. Or you can go to CiottiFPV.com and scroll down. There's a PayPal button. If you PayPal me, type CiottiFPV into the chat and say, yo, I just sent you $5 on PayPal. And YouTube won't take 30%. This is my full-time job. If you'd like to see me keep doing this, head on over to CiottiFPV.com, click a bunch of buttons. Over on the Etsy store, I've got some really cool stickers and hardware. Over on the Fiverr page, let me work for you. Let me help you plan your build so that you buy the right parts and don't catch on fire. Let me help you tune better so that your builds fly properly. I can even help you fly better. I was a autocross and track day instructor for the better part of a decade in my 20s into my 30s. So I got really good at teaching people how to do something that's very hard to do. And I've just turned that right over into FPV, which is arguably even harder to do than driving at the limit of traction. So yeah, I can definitely help you out. If you like the way that I fly, I can certainly get you there. There's also a whole bunch of affiliate links over there. If you ever find yourself doing an order on Amazon for anything, Get FPV, FPV Crate, Oh My God's website, Banggood, and a bunch more. If you hit my affiliate link before you check out, I get money for free! Links down in the description. Yeah, lots of cool stuff going on. Michael Blade tagged me and said, hey, B-Man said, what's up, FPV fam? What's good? Frank Nicholas dropped a link to CiottiFPV.com. Thank you much. Marty Wassick said, dude, love the mountain surfing mix. What Marty is talking about is a Patreon-only edit that I put up a couple of days ago. Patreon is the closest thing that I have to a paycheck. It's the thing that you can do that helps me out the most. It's going to cost you $3 whole to join. That's only 10 cents a day. You can do it. I know you can. Just walk around every day looking down for dimes. When you find a dime, there you go. Send it to your buddy Ciotti. Yeah, I'm gonna do another version of that edit with some actual cuts in it, to the song by Ben Howard, "Promise," which should be pretty cool. That Wolf Fang Fist song that I put on the Patreon only sort of raw edit is really good. I've been waiting to use that song, but I want something a little bit more gentle for that really slow, really, floaty kind of footage. So yeah, that'll be fun. I don't know when I'll start working on that, but I'm working on this football edit from this high school that hired me to come out and get a bunch of footage, which should be pretty fun. So that's the next thing that you guys are gonna see. There's also a new drift edit over on Facebook. Over on here on YouTube, I should say. Nobody's really watched it. But yeah, it's like a night drift edit. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. You might dig it. Or you'll hate it because it's another drift edit, which is a pretty saturated market. Quadzimoto says, hello, buddy. Frank Nicholas dropping the link to CiottiFPV.com again. Thank you, Frank. Riot9 says, before I forget, I upped my Patreon, but want to be known as Spin Again for all of December. Nice, Riot9. You're gonna have to remind me. It's very cool of you, though, man. B-Man FPV says $3 a day or more if you think that he's earned it. Very true. Very, very true. And if you do more than $3 a month, you'll get up into giveaway land. $5, $10, $20 a month. that's going to enter you into bi-weekly giveaways. So yeah, I do that to kind of give back to you guys and try to convince you to stay on for a while until you win, at least. Then you can leave. Don't. I won't be able to eat. Brandon's Baked Beans says, I saw the drift edit and I liked it. Very cool, Brandon. Much appreciated. I kind of challenged myself a little bit with that edit to do pretty much the whole thing in half speed. It was a bunch of batteries that I flew at 60 frames a second. I had like 2, maybe 3 batteries in 60 frames from the nighttime, and then I had 1 or 2 batteries in 30 frames. So I decided to have the bulk of the edit be 50% playback speed with the 60 frame per second footage. But then when the song got a little excited, it didn't quite work at half speed, so it was kind of perfect. I had a bunch of that 30 frame per second footage that I was able to drop in there for when the song went banana pants. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That was a different edit. I wasn't planning on doing that edit, but I saw that I had that 60 frame per second footage, and I was just kind of motivated to dive in, and yeah, whatever gets, like, my editing process is basically whatever the hell gets me excited enough about it to actually do the editing. I just go with it. Because, yeah, I've been editing video for, I think, over 20 years now, and I just don't love it anymore. Like, I have a weird relationship with it. Like, I sometimes when I'm in it, I really do enjoy it. Like that edit, I really had a blast doing that edit. But usually I'm not into it, and it's hard for me to get started doing it. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sort of burned out on it, but sort of not. So like I take breaks from it, and then I dive into it, and sometimes it's okay, but then I burn out again. It's weird, but it's fun. Do me a favor, if you guys like that edit, post it somewhere. Drop the link to that edit anywhere, and let's see if people will actually watch it, because I think it's pretty cool. We'll see. All right, boys and girls. Grizz FPV's in the house. Let's get started. Let's finish this goddamn Cinesplorer up. The camera. So I bought this flight controller off of eBay, and apparently the camera plus and camera minus pads. This flight controller has 2 5-volt Becks, and I think one of the 2 5-volt Becks blew up. I guess that's why the person sold it on eBay. I sure wish they'd fucking said that in the goddamn description, but they didn't. So yeah, the camera plus and camera minus pads were not putting out any voltage, so the camera didn't come on. But luckily, there are 5-volt and ground pads right over here on the other side that were working fine. So I just had to move the camera on over there. And then, yeah, camera fired up. I had video. It looked to be somewhat clean video. And that's pretty much where I'm at now. I have to do a full setup on this flight controller, which is kind of why I figured I would finish this up on the stream, because I know you guys always like to see that. Other than that, throw this duct back on. I left this duct off because it makes it easier to get to the USB port. Throw the duct on, throw the top plate on, test hover inside, and away we go. The main Cinewhoop will be back up and back in business. So let's get to it. Let's get this thing plugged in. Oh hey, the footage that I played in the intro there was from about an hour ago. Patrick and I hit up that amazing tree spot and had a right fine blast. So yeah, that was cool. I want to try to get back there before those trees are just a bunch of sticks. The leaves are very yellow, so I think they're going to be falling off those trees pretty soon. So I want to try to get over there and get a little bit more footage. What I really want to do is take the chase rig with the big ass 2507 motors that I run on the 5152 mega fast props with the 40-degree angle GoPro Hero 8 mount. I really want to get that thing up there, but I didn't have any of my big batteries charged. Yeah, I want to get that out there and see what the hell happens when I put the hammer down on that rig and just fire it up over a bunch of those trees. I have a feeling it'll open up some different sort of paths because of the amount of power. So that'll be cool. CiottiFPV says, what up? How are you, man? B-Man says, I agree with editing. I've been doing more on Instagram because a 59-second clip is so much easier to edit. Yeah, so true. And I feel like more people see it anyway. Yeah, ain't that the goddamn truth? Let's get into Betaflight and do... Oh, wait, no, I think I started setting this up. I think I might have, I did start setting this up, so that's good to go. So this is an F7. So I did put Betaflight 4.3 on this, the development version. Let's see here. Arming at 180, that's good. It's probably hidden behind the M1 Mac Fund, but you guys know what that looks like. Telemetry's on, OSD is on, dynamic filter is on. Permanent air mode is off because I put air mode on a switch, and then everything else here looks good. So we're good to go there. Power and battery, we're just going to leave that alone. PID tuning, I did spend some time with the new sliders, and this is kind of the best guess PID tune that I've got for right now. It's a lot better than a best guess because, you know, I've been tuning this rig for the better part of a year. But this is what you would... This was fun. In non 4.3 Betaflight, I didn't really use the sliders because I couldn't get the values where I wanted them on the sliders. But the new slider setup actually did allow me to get the PID gains almost to exactly where I wanted them. So yeah, the new slider setup I'm a big fan of, just because they've broken some stuff out that allows me to get the right pitch to roll offset. Like the main problem with the sliders previously is that you couldn't increase the pitch gains separate from the roll gains. And on a freestyle rig with a big ass heavy camera on the front, which is only going to be affected by the pitch axis, you would either have too much authority on roll or not enough authority on pitch. So these new sliders are actually really, really nice because they've broken the pitch out so that you can push the pitch up to a point where you've got the right gains on roll and the right gains on pitch. And they also sequence the sliders in a way that makes a lot more sense. So that basically you just run the sliders top to bottom. You do the top slider first, get that set, then the next one, then the next one, then the next one, then the next one, then the next. So you just work top to bottom, which is kind of an old trick from like photo editing in Lightroom, for example. So like in photo editing, there are certain adjustments that you want to make first, second, third, fourth, fifth, because the adjustments can affect one another. So if you do them out of order, you could like adjust your black point, but then go and adjust your exposure, and like you wouldn't be able to get it right because the black point adjustment that was done first was done too aggressively, for what you've then done in the exposure slider, as an example. And this is kind of the same way. So I like how they've ordered the sliders in this. It makes it a lot easier. And again, you can just go top to bottom. And they've also changed the description of a bunch of the sliders, and they now make a lot more sense. They don't necessarily make more sense for me because I'm used to the way that they used to be, but like for anybody that's not, you know, as knee-deep in tuning as I am, I think the new descriptions make a lot of sense. And the little tool tips here are incredible. They've done an incredible job with these tool tips to explain what the hell's going on with each one of the sliders. So I know it looks like a lot to have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different sliders, right? Like that looks very confusing. But if you just, you know, give yourself 10 minutes, sit back in your chair, take a deep breath, read the little tool tips here, and just work your way top to bottom, I think this is a very realistic way for people that aren't super adept at tuning to get a really rockin' PID tune, which is, you know, Betaflight is the best flight firmware. It's going to allow you to get the most locked in PID tune because the filtering is so much better than everybody else. But previously, you know, tuning was for a lot of people kind of scary. There was a little bit of a cheat code to it that I've been screaming from the fucking rooftops for the last 2 years, which is just to add 10 points of P and D gain, and then if the motors aren't hot, add 10 more. But, you know, people don't like to adjust these individual numbers. You know, it seems very scary, and yeah. So yeah, this is where I'm at. I think I got through all this. Feed forward all the way up, averaging 2. I am running a little bit of feed forward. I'm trying to be... feed forward is a great thing. I don't like the way that the footage looks with it, but this is a Cinewhoop, so it's gonna get... The footage from it is gonna get smoothed out, either in Real Steady Go or Hypersmooth. So... I can probably get away with a little bit of feed forward here. 100% scale factor because these are 3150 kV motors on 4S. I'm not using the dynamic idle basically because I'm being lazy. iTerm relax at a cutoff of 10. Dynamic damping 50 and 50 like I like to do. Anti-gravity gain all the way up to 5, which is still apparently pretty... soft. You can supposedly go up to like 8 or 10 and not have any weirdness. Drop my rates in here, and then filter settings. You know, I just turned on the RPM filters, so let me fix this. And cool. Dynamic notch Q 500, which is really high, but the new dynamic notch works a lot better than the old dynamic notch, so I'm going to leave it at 500. Dynamic notch minimum frequency, I dropped it down to 100, and then I left the max up at 600. And then I just moved these two sliders up to 1.2. Again, it's a Cinewhoop, so it's not, you know, you want to have a half-decent tune, but you don't want to, I don't find a point in going too crazy. You just don't put it into situations where it has to fight against prop wash all that often, if ever. So yeah, yeah, this is all good to go. Oh, look at me, I even set the modes up. Jesus, did I do everything in here? I don't think I set the OSD up. I don't think I set my servos up either.
諦めんなよ。諦めんなお前。どうしてそこでやめるんだ、そこで。もう少し頑張ってみろよ。ダメダメダメ、やめ諦めたら。
We might need Clampman later, so let's not burn Clampman out yet. Go-Kart Mozart said, what race wire size brand do you use on your 3-inch Ripsqueak? Having trouble finding the right ones, and I need them because my wires are too short on my used motors. Flywoo 15mm are the only ones short enough for the Ripsqueak arms. And I don't know of any resellers that sell them. You have to buy them, last time I checked, directly from Flywoo's website. But they ship pretty quick, which is nice. I'm just double checking. Yeah, Flywoo 9x15. 9mm wide, 15mm long. The color selection is not great, but it's our only option. So, yeah. Rob Axon says, hello, gangly man. He says, it's progressive. What's progressive? What's progressive, Rob? I want to know. Dusty Joe says, what up? Still loving my 250. That's a great frame. Rob Axon says, I'm seeing people still running Betaflight 3.5.7. Heads exploding about now. Yeah. Yeah, people that just absolutely refuse to add 10 points of P and D gain suffer with 3.5.7. It's very strange. Although, you know, every single person flying KISS and Flight 1 are flying worse than Betaflight 3.5.7. So, you know, try explaining anything to those people. Rob Oxison says, remember, not everyone is thinking on a cinematic photography view. Yep, very true. This is by, like, me going through that tune is by no means me saying that any of you guys should tune like that. That this is a very specific tune, you know, for this specific rig. You know, always remember that. Like, when I talk about my tunes, it's for the way that I fly. It's for the way that I build. You guys doing tuning, you should never, ever, 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 ever copy anybody's tune. It's just a terrible idea. So yeah, I always assume that you guys know that because I do mention it as often as I can, but I really realistically need to mention it in every video and live stream. But yeah, copying somebody else's tune is a horrible idea. Horrible, horrible, horrible idea. Tuning is not very difficult. The sliders have made it extremely easy. If you want a little bit of help, I can definitely help you out with that. It's something that I do over on Fiverr. Message me, we'll set up a session, sit down for half an hour, and I'll teach you exactly what is happening in the tune so that you understand it and you can do it yourself in the future. Abraham says, hey, hope you're well, bud. I'm really good, man. Hope you're good as well. Let's go back here and make sure I didn't miss anything. Motors tab, motor directions are reversed. D-Shot 600, bidirectional is on, 14 motor poles, 5.5 motor idle. Drop the motor idle? Nah, no reason to drop the motor idle. 661 says, you're building a Whoop tonight. What motors? I'm going to try to. Tinywhoop.com, 0802 25,000s. This looks all good. Let's get the OSD going. That's the one thing that I know that I didn't set up in here. So I've got a little diff dump from the CLI that I use to get the majority of my OSD setup, which I was just copying on the other monitor. So let's get that dropped in, and we'll hit save. And what's up, Scott? He says, RC Roscoe, trying to sleep, but my loyalty says that I have to listen to your stream. Thanks, bro. You give lots. I appreciate that, Scott. I hope I put you to sleep soon, my man. Sentence that I never thought I would say out loud. OSD, here we go, god damn it. Let's get this set the way that I like it. I believe the camera is NTSC. If it's not, I'll plug into it and change it to NTSC. Alright, so I want to add pitch angle and put that in the top right corner. And then I'm going to also add LQ. Where's LQ? Why do I always have such a hard time finding link quality? Where the hell is it? Throttle position. I'm gonna add that. I do like to have throttle position. It's just good to have that in conjunction with the pitch angle. You can learn a lot from that. Where did they change the name of it? Is it under L? I don't think it's under L, right? Yeah, it is. Go figure. All right, there we go. Low voltage. Now we're gonna put it right there. And then the last one that I need is current. Battery current draw. And we're gonna put that right here. Now we're good. Scott says, you don't, because all tech talk is like sweet nerd porn in my ears. I can't help but listen. Your game just adds to my own. Hell yeah, Scott. That's the way we do it around here. All right, cool. So that's looking pretty good. Let's put the units on the British, just for funsies. And I am going to turn on my RSSI warning and the link quality warning. But I'm not going to turn on the RSSI DBM warning because that triggers constantly. Post-flight statistics, battery current draw maximum, I like that one. MAHUs, I like that one. FFT maximum is interesting. That tells you the highest vibration frequency, which is really nice. That way you can make sure that your filters are going high enough. I didn't know about that. Mark Spatz just recently talked about that on a video. RSSI minimum, no. Well, yeah, that's kind of nice. I'm going to do link quality minimum as well. I'm going to turn off G-force maximum. Timer 1, that's a good one. Battery voltage end, that's a good one. I'm going to turn off battery voltage minimum. Battery current draw maximum, MAHUs. All right, so that's a good little setup of post-flight statistics. I think that's it. I did set up the VTX tables, and they don't seem to be working. Is it because the rig doesn't have power? I bet you it is. Wait, no. I got batteries right here. Let's see. I could have sworn that I set up the VTX table. I did have a situation where I had zip tied the receiver down on top of the button on the VTX, and the VTX would not work with it like that, which was interesting. I'd never seen that before. But no, we're good. We're not good. Why is the OSD up so high? Because I haven't power cycled it? I think it's because I haven't power cycled it. Let me take care of that. The smart audio is acting weird. What's going on there? Let's power cycle this fucker. Oh, it's because the camera's on PAL. That's what it is. It's because the camera's on PAL. Let me fix that real quick. Alright. Just plug in real quick here. And take care of that. You guys aren't going to be able to see this, so just bear with me for a second here. Alright, in the camera menu, I'm going to go to... hold the middle button. I also have to turn off the camera. What the hell is that? There it is. I also have to turn off the camera OSD. AE for auto exposure, WB for white balance, day, night. So this is a Foxeer toothless Starlight. I'm trying to put those on everything now. Video setting, here we go. Yep, video standard PAL. Let's switch it over to NTSC. Fantastic. Alright, so we're on NTSC now. HD format. What? This doesn't have HD. What are you talking about? Special setting. Video scale. Name. I need to turn that to off. Voltage to off. Timer to off. Image style sunset. What? Let me change it, you shit. Well, let me change it. Well, whatever. Great, it's for sunset. Save and exit, and the OSD is in the right place. Video signal looks pretty goddamn good. And, yeah. I think we're pretty much good to go. Let's make sure that the VTX tables are working, though. So we're going to go into video transmitter. Oh, now it says device ready. Yes. What the hell happened here? Why is one... What the fuck happened to these goggles? That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. What is happening? The right... It's spreading the view over both goggles. Isn't there a switch to turn that off, I think? How the fuck did that happen all of a sudden? Why is it doing that? The rapid fire is also having a real crisis. Oops. There's a switch to do this, isn't there? This switch? No. What the fuck? Why you do this? Chat, where's the switch to take it out of that mode? Do I hold this down? No. Oh, I clicked this in. That's what it is, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I clicked this in. There it is. Yeah. HDMI 2D, HDMI 3D. There we go. Now we're talking. Alright, cool. Yeah, all is right with the world. Sorta. I gotta be honest, I'm not totally sure why it was giving me smart audio not ready. Even without power, I thought it was supposed to show device ready, yes. But maybe I'm wrong. Cool. So that's all good to go. Black box. Let's make sure that's set. This is really nice. This rig now has black box. That's one of the big reasons that that I did all this, was to get a gyro scaled, to get a flight controller in here that has black box. So that's gone well. I think that's about it. I think we can do a little test hover. Is everything right? Oh no, let me do PID sum. Let me do get PID sum, and let's add a bunch of PID sum to this motherfucker. So we're gonna do set PID sum limit equals. I'm actually gonna go all the way up to 1,000 because I want the PID loop to have as much access to power as possible. So this might actually be a little bit of a wild and woolly test hover. we'll see. Because the PID tune is pretty aggressive, and then I just raised the PID sum up a lot. Rob Axelson said, there is a non-concrete asphalt eating section on the new Betaflight. There's not. Scott says, I think at some point, get you to train me on some things. I don't record my flights, I just fly. I would at some point like to record and edit them in the future. Very cool, Scott. Ready when you are. AKA says, I will have that camera on Saturday. You're going to love it. Rob Axelson says, may I say you're having a good hair day. My hair is chaos. I actually just scheduled a haircut appointment for 22nd, I think. But yeah, it's I got sex hair. That's a song. I forget who it's by. AKA says, have you ever used camera control and flight controller set cam settings via the OSD board? I've not. I've tried a couple times, and getting the delay correct in the CLI was just a nightmare, and I just said, fuck it. I very rarely change the camera settings anyway. But, yeah. There's everybody telling me how to get out of 3D mode. And cool. Back caught up again. I think, yeah, we're good. So let's throw the top plate on. We will test hover it, see how it is with all that PID sum, and move on to the next. So let's throw this other Stan FPV duct on here. Let me just take another second to make sure that these wires are in a place that's going to be happy. I want this camera control wire to be accessible, but I also don't want it to get ripped out. I think it's probably in an okay spot. It's kind of down there. Worst case scenario, it'll fall out the bottom. I just don't want it to go out the top and get sucked into the ducts. It's probably okay there. What if I run it over here, though? Yeah, I like that a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Still accessible. I can just put my finger up here, push it to the other side. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Cool. Yeah, so the wacky grounding setup that I did worked totally fine, which was really nice. So yeah, if you want more info on that, just watch any of the previous live streams. I pretty much have been talking about it over and over and over and over and over again because I didn't know if it was going to work. And yeah, I was asking for your guys' help and shit, and yeah, we did it together. We got that shit done. Wacky setup, but I mean, who cares? It works, and the video seems to be pretty crispy. We'll check that more in a second. Video pretty much always looks good when the rig is just sitting on the bench. Once you fire the motors up and get the thing in the air, that's when you're going to figure out if you do or don't have video noise issues. So yeah, do that. Come on. So these are the Stan FPV ducts, which are being poured / molded by HQ. There are no brass inserts, but you use this really long hardware to go up and thread into the plastic, which seems to work really well. I'm a little worried that it's going to strip out over time, but I don't know. The screws are pretty goddamn long, so there's a lot of engagement, so it should be. I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic. All right, there we go. And get this outside one cranked as well. Cool. We are ducted up. Let's get some props on here. And a top plate. And we'll be good to go. See if we can leave a Cinewhoop shaped dent in the ceiling tonight. Haven't done it yet, but you know, Working on it. Get in there, you little jackass. Alright. What? Why? 661 says, who saw Bardwell's short and then Rosser's really creepy response today? What? Tell me more. I haven't, I have not been in the land of the living for a while. Did something really fun last night, though. I've been waiting to do this. So, like, I was borrowing my dad's Mustang, but it was at 199,000 some odd miles. And I really didn't want it. And I mean, it's kind of like struggling a little bit. It's old. It's an old car. And that's a shitload of miles. Man, these ducts are not all that round. Wow, yeah, these ducts are not very round. They're pinched here. Like the propellers are scraping a little bit in the front and the back, but then here there's a big ass gap. I didn't notice that. Yeah, see, like, look at this gap, right? The screwdriver fits there, but then it don't fit at all there. And look at it here. Jesus, look at that gap there. That's, somebody sent the wrong measurements. But the material that they're made out of and the shape that they are is good enough that, yeah, they're probably still the best ducts. But yeah, wow, that was not, either Stan sent the wrong dimensions or HQ molded them incorrectly, because yeah, these ducts are not round at all. They're very oval shaped. That's wild. Wow. Jesus, yeah, that's a huge gap in here. Wow. Huh. So these aren't going to be a very efficient because of that, these aren't going to be a very efficient duct. You're not really going to get any of that that aerodynamic advantage. But we don't really need that. We used to need that when the motors weren't making any power, but now we've got motor options that make plenty of power. These ducts have basically become glorified prop guards, which is fine. That's totally fine. But I don't know. I mean, this is like, that's, I don't know. Be nice for something that has a round propeller in it to actually be round as well. You know what I'm saying? There we go. We've got propellers. Let's get a top plate. And hopefully not a nosebleed from all that cocaine. Our freshly welded 2mm MIP screwdriver. Still standing strong, hanging on in there. I do need to replace this at some point, though. It is a little angry from the welding incident, which we won't talk about. All right. Uh, 661 says it's on YouTube Shorts. Watch it ASAP. Rosser has lost his damn mind. Oh God. AKA says, aren't those the custom cut props? They're not. No, these are just regular old Gemfan D76s. McConnell Studios says they're meant to be in tension, oval for strength by design. Really? I'll be damned. Interesting. Just tell me what the JB Chris Rosser thing is. Somebody just tag me and tell me what it is. I can't watch it while I'm on stream. I guess I can. Scott says you will have to screw them down incrementally. They actually the duct screw down just fine. But yeah, I mean there's a visible gigantic gap in here. And then they're touching here. They're also touching here. And then there's a visible gap on the outside as well, but nowhere near as bad as on the inside. Kind of wild. And then McConnell Studios says, from FPV Cycle site, the ducts do not fit the frame perfectly on purpose. When screwed into place, the ducts are held on their tension. So these are not FPV Cycle ducts. These are Stan FPV ducts. FPV Cycle and Stan FPV had a falling out. So on the FPV Cycle website, the ducts that they're going to be talking about are either the Cloud 149 ducts, or they might be talking about the V3 3D printed ducts. But yeah, these are different. Where are the screws for? Oh, they're already in there. I was gonna say, where are the front two screws? But I mean, I guess maybe these were manufactured under the same principle. Yeah, if it makes them I mean, these are poured from the like notoriously hardy and arguably indestructible HQ plastic. So I wouldn't think that they would need to make these ducts oval or in compress. I mean, that whole in compression thing sounds a little weird to me anyway. I didn't think that's how materials worked, but then again, what the hell do I know? Yeah, the material and the thickness of these, I doubt that they would need to be, they would need any tricks to make them any more durable. This HQ material is absolutely incredible. I don't have any 4S 850s, so why don't I light one of these 4S 450s on fire? If I can even get the goddamn battery straps to hold it. They might not go tight enough. Let's see. I'm not going to put a GoPro on it because that'll just torture this poor little battery even worse. Yeah, we're good. That'll be fine just for a little indoor test hover. All right, cool. My bag is still packed from flying right before this, so let me just pull a couple rigs off that, put it where it belongs, and get my transmitter out. So I can do a little sketchy inside test hover. Alright, and away we go. 661 says, Rosser literally painted his face like a clown. Chris Croft says Chris was going lose his mind with his antenna. What? Scott Gillen says it's not steel, it will move. All old school RC guys use MIP drivers. I have some 20 years old. I used to race 12 scale carpet. Nice. 661 says, watch is like now. You guys okay? You guys having strokes? You guys stroking out? What the fuck's going on? Everybody's talking in cryptic fucking... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Alright, I knew this was going to happen. I knew that I love this little battery setup plugging into the Crossfire. But I accidentally left it plugged in. It's hot. It's very hot. Which is not good because it didn't have an antenna on it. Let's do a little test. I can actually test the output power of that with the Immersion RC meter. So let's see if I blew that Crossfire module up. I very well could have, because my bag's been sitting here for like 2 fucking hours, and the battery in here is probably hurting too. Let me turn the transmitter on, see where the battery is at.
Welcome to OpenTX.
7.5 volts. 3.536. Yeah, okay, battery's okay. Battery's okay. Let's see what the output power looks up. Jesus Christ. Thank God I put a big battery in this goddamn thing. It's a 2S 4000 mAh. Oh, nope, there goes the battery. 7.2 volts. Nope, 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 nope. Come on, come on, turn off. Hurry, 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 hurry. Okay, let's get this battery the hell out of here. And we'll get it on a charger. Yikes. That's a rookie mistake. I fucking knew that was gonna happen, though. Okay, let's check the battery real quick here. .8 per cell. Hell yeah. Got away with it. Alright, cool. So I'm just going to plug it back in just for a minute. Just to get this quick little test hover done. It'll be fine. I'll leave it all janky hanging out the back and shit. Woo! Damn. Thank God this module has like the little heatsink fins and shit. That probably saved it. Okay, so let me put the diamond antenna on, and then I'm gonna put the immersion RC power meter onto 900 megahertz, and we'll see what's what. So I think I hold the center button. Yeah, I do. And then there's the megahertz adjustment. There we go. Okay, so let's go to 900. And... okay, cool. So plug power in here. And let's see what happens. All right. It's doing something. It's hard to read this little immersion RC power meter. 1 milliwatt, 2 milliwatts. What's happening here? It's just sitting at 1 milliwatt. Maybe it wants to be armed, or maybe I blew it up. Wouldn't be surprised if I blew it up. I'm gonna leave this on. I mean, it should just be going. God damn it. Fuck. Alright, now let's see where it's at. Oh, look at that! Yeah, 500 milliwatts. Hey! Nope, that's UW. That's not milliwatts. I think I blew it up. 14 UW. And then when I plug it in, it goes to 100 UW. It's doing something, we can hear it in the speakers. Well, that's good news. I would need to test another one of these to see how it reacts. But whatever. Let's test hover this rig, and then we'll move on. That's what we're doing here. Look at that. Wah! Quad's angry. I think the motors are in the wrong spots. Let's take a look. Yep. Motors are in the wrong locations. Good thing I, whatever. Good thing I put it all back together. I could have sworn that I checked that, though. That's weird. Although, hey, I can just use my little iFlight 90-degree angle thing. So just kind of sneak it on in there. All right. And then we can plug into that. And then we can get the motors in the right locations. And then the rig will fly. Plug it into power. Come over here to Betaflight. Let's get this going here. Motors. Reorder motors. I understand the risks. Start. Whoa, boy. Oh, boy. That is left front. That is left rear. Right front. Right rear. So now, probably good. My God, is that nice? Oh my God, is that nice? Oh my God. Oh, man. Let's see. Motor 1 is right. Motor 2 is right. Motor 3 is correct. Motor 4 is correct. Now let's check if they're spinning the right direction. Because I did just have to reorder them. Out. Out. In. God damn it. 3 is spinning in. How the hell is 3 the only one that's wrong? That's weird. So let's go to motor direction. Understand the risks individually. Motor 3. Motor 3. Wait a second, that's spinning the right direction. What? It was spinning the wrong direction a minute ago. Normal? What the fuck? Now it's spinning the wrong direction. We want reverse. Okay. So now they should all be going correct. That was weird. What the hell was that about? Out. 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 We're good. That was weird, man. That was weird. Disconnect. And pull power, pull USB. Now it should hover. Get out of there, little iFlight thing. Get out of there. Okay. Let's give this another try. And this XT30 that I used is kind of a piece of shit. It's hard to plug into, which is really annoying. Oh God, don't do that. Don't do that. I'll rip it off the fucking PCB.
Low battery, low battery.
Oh my God, easy, easy, easy. Oh, whatever, it's fine. Just go, just go, just go, just go. Wow, it's quiet. Oh, it's light. It's really light, that's why. Little battery, no GoPro. Nice and smooth, no bullshit. That's gonna obliterate this battery. Motors are nice and cool. Good to go. Main Cinewhoop is all set.
Low battery.
Oh man, I hope this XT60 works in, because this is murder at the moment. Ugh, gross.
Receiver is still connected.
All right.
Telemetry lost.
Great. I'm happy for you. Wow, that so in theory this Crossfire sat there with no antenna at 500 megahertz for over an hour in my bag, and didn't blow up. That's kind of impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Damn. Let me grab the other module, the old module, and I'll put it in the other transmitter. And I want to see what it says on the RF meter. Let's just take a quick look at this. I don't even know if it's going to power the damn thing up, to be honest, but it's worth a quick shot. Pop this in here. Put this on here. And let's just see. Let's just see real quick, like. For science, A. For science. Let's turn this guy on. Yeah. Is that powering that on? It's not. Is there a model that will? Crossfire iNav? Great. I don't know. What do you want from me? Hey, it powered it on. So let's see what this immersion power meter says. You guys hearing it in the mic? That's a good idea, Borked. I don't know of a way of doing that, though. Okay, so let me turn this off, and then I'll turn it back on, and I want to see how this thing reacts. So it's at, like, 200 UW. Now it drops down to 15. Come on, goddammit. Drops down to 15. Yeah, no, great. It goes up to... So it's like... It's bouncing between like 1 and 200 UW. Alright? 1 and 200 UW. So let's go into the Lua script and see what the oh, I can't. It's not on the SD card. Well, I don't know. What do you want from me? So it's between 1 and 200. Let me kick this one back on and see what it goes to. I mean, I feel like we're fine. Maybe. I can't believe I did that. Fuck! God, that's dumb. Dumb. It's on the back of the radio, though. Like, what the fuck? You know? I think I heard it. Because this is all... No, yeah, it's going up to the same, like, between 1 and 200. But that little micro module only outputs, like, 250, I think. It says 1 milliwatt. But I know this isn't usually... Does anybody have one of these and a Crossfire that can test? Oh, I can just test this on Patrick's Crossfire. That's what I need to do. I just need to test this. Next time I hang out with Patrick, I just need to yeah. That's how I need to test it. Okay. Oh, I can plug it straight in. Oh, I can plug it straight in. Ooh. You're looking at a true genius. Cody SA says, why did you stop using the FPV Cycle 2204 motors? Which are for sale. It's just too much motor, and they're too heavy. Cinewhoops really like to be lightweight. And yeah, those motors just have more power than I need. So yeah, there's just really no reason for them. If I was flying freestyle with a Cinewhoop, I would probably put those motors back on. But I don't know, why would you do that, right? All right, so this is plugged directly in now. I'm very curious as to what it's gonna say. So interesting. It reads a lot higher now. It's reading between, it's saying like 50 milliwatts. Let me change the RF power and we will see what happens, if anything. I'm going to bring it down to 25 milliwatts. Ah, there it goes. So at 25 milliwatts, the meter shows like 5 milliwatts. At 100 milliwatts, yeah, okay, so the power levels are changing. 500 reads like 40. What if I go to 1 watt? Oh, it shot a fireball. Wow. Okay. So, I don't know. Yeah, I have to check this against Patrick's. There's no other way. But hopefully it's fine. If not, then today was a $150 day of flying. Oh, God. That's life sometimes. Okay, so I need to charge this battery. I used all 4,000 milliwatts. My God. Well, that mistake happened quicker than I thought. Fucking hell. What a dumbass. I'm actually going to put it on the charger right now so I don't forget. Stand by 1 second, boys and girls. This is getting plugged in. And charger. What kind of current? 5 amps? It's a 4,000. Yeah, that'll be fine. Whoa! Why is the operation not supported? What do you want from me? What the hell? Why is it not supported? The cells are fine. What? Why? Why you do this? I actually have no clue why it's telling me this. What? What's happening? What? Why? Why? Why you do this? Oh, that's weird. Oh, I must have popped a fuse in this motherfucker. I plugged it into a port with a blown up fuse, maybe? Let's see. Oh yeah, sure as shit. That fuse is blown up, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I'll be goddamned. How the fuck did that happen? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Jesus. Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's something to look out for on parallel boards. If there's a fuse blown like that on the XT60, and you have a battery plugged in to that and also to the balance leads, it's going to charge the battery through the balance leads, which is not what you want. So yeah, that's something to be careful of. Shit. Okay. A little scary. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put this by the door to remind myself to get a replacement from the automotive parts store. La 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 la. Yo, my stomach is a fucking mess. I accidentally ate a big chunk of jalapeno at lunch with Maggie, and I am paying for it now. But you know, could be worse. I'm no longer in the shit room, and that's nice. So, main Cinexplore is happy again. And I'm gonna fly a couple batteries on it on these VY motors, and then I'm gonna do a black box log, and then I'm gonna put those Access 2004 motors onto it, and we're gonna do another black box log, and we're gonna see if those motors are indeed too coggy, as we've been kind of talking about lately. Why is this XT30 so shit? Maybe it'll work in. Yeah, awesome. I got both Cinewhoops back up. That's exciting. Put it here where it belongs. And we'll move on to the next. See, I moved the Christmas lights. You like them? I think they're better up there. You know. If you don't like them, then you know, you're wrong. What's in this little bag? What do I have in here? Some things. Look at this little bag. It's white ripstop nylon. It's from County Com. It's really nice. It's the small things, you know? It's the little things. Okay, so this transmitter can eat a bag of dicks. There we go. Okay. Shirt of the day is 4-Offs Landscaping and Lawn Care. If you get that joke, you get that joke. If you're not a car guy, you don't get that joke. Even if you are a car guy, you probably still don't get that joke. 4-Off. You know what? No. If you get it, you get it. If not, it's okay. You'll live. All right, what are we doing next? What's oh yeah, the 75mm Whoop is gonna get some Insta 360 Go 2 lovin'. Let me get caught up on chat though. I think I'm way behind on chat. What do we got here? Oh, I'm so behind. 661 FPV says no. We got that. All right, hold on. I'm gonna fucking YouTube. I'll go to YouTube. All right, where are these men? Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not gone well. Hey, also the BB Barnes fly-through videos that I did are up. Let me drop a couple links to those so that you guys can see them with sound design. They did an okay job. The main guy that was initially supposed to be editing it, he ended up turning it over to one of his guys, so it didn't get. And the main guy's work is like outrageous. The other kid that did this, he's okay, but I don't know. You'll see. Like it's not like I was hoping for like the bowling alley edit levels of sound design. You know what this is a really good example of, though? This is a really good example of like world-class sound design versus like normal sound design. The bowling alley edit that absolutely exploded, you guys probably remember, like I was saying that the flight was fine, the flight was great, but the really impressive part was the sound design. That's really what made that edit so amazing, and that's the reason why it went viral and you know, has been seen by everybody and their mother. This probably won't go viral. It just doesn't have such a high level of sound design to it, which is fine, you know. And also the editor chose to use the non-horizon locked version, which was interesting. I think for all of us that have, I think for all of us, the horizon locked stuff looks amazing because it's different. We're not used to seeing it. I think for normal people that aren't into FPV, I think that they like the regular stabilized non-horizon locked because they like to see the little bit of movement or whatever. Let me see what's. Oh boy, Joshua's being a lunatic. What spawned this? Oh, antenna. He's talking about wobbly antennas. Okay, got it. And then, oh wow. Wow. Wow, who's more insane? Chris or Joshua? I don't think I know. Wow. Wow. So here's the, this is the short version. Nobody wants to see that, though. We want to see the full version. Here's the full version with sound design. I can't play it because it'll cause issues, but there's a link to it in the chat if you want to see that fly through with decent sound design. It's not all doom and gloom, but I think it had a little bit more potential than. But that's, you know, it is what it is. They loved it, and that's all that matters. You know, the people that paid for it and edited it were super happy. So yeah. It's all good. And if you want to see the short version, it's on the channel. The short version is also all over my Instagram, so you can see it there as well. Oh, wow. My God. What's the matter with them? Okay, so moving on. I gotta get caught up on chat. JB was going, Chris was going, lose his mind with his antenna. Okay, gotcha. Scott says, no, we got that. Abraham says, here's the link. Just go to Joshua and Chris's channels, it's there. JT Custom Knives says, Chris Rosser, play a game, locked in a room, loose winter wires, nothing, red electric tape. Bright 9 says, it's doing something we can hear through the speakers. Good. Abraham says, have you tried Betaflight 4.3 yet? Motor remap and direction adjustment is fire. Never mind doing it now. Motherson says, another thing to put on the stack of reasons Betaflight is better, right? Yeah, there are so many reasons. Phantom FPV says, what's good? What's up, Phantom? Demenis is here. He says, 22 at 3.5 on a 3-inch quad. What are your thoughts? They're super efficient, and I think the 3 inch is light enough. You should still get good thrust for freestyle. Yeah, I mean, 22 at 3.5s are going to make mega power, but on a 3-inch freestyle rig, you don't really need that unless you're planning on carrying a GoPro. The whole point to a 2204, 2203, 2204 is to pick up 140, 160 grams of dead weight. Without picking up that dead weight, you're just carrying around too heavy of a motor, in my opinion. They're going to do a lot better on a 4-inch propeller. So yeah, on a 3-inch though, you would just put the highest pitch propeller, which is the Gemfan 3052, but it's still going to be too much motor for that. So you're just going to be carrying around extra motor for no benefit. But like I said, on a 4-inch prop, 2203.5s are going to be really good. They're still going to be a big motor for a 4-inch prop, but a hell of a lot better than 3-inch. Ramdonko says Nintendo minus Sega Genesis equals. I remember when we used to dream of all this at all. Right9 says just heard a bit of hum. Kevin Smith says didn't it show little output without an armed quad? Oh, that's a good point. I'll when the battery comes off the charger, I'll test that. Metal Durskin says you're testing the crossfire output. I hear the power meter may not cope with spread spectrum stuff as well as things like VTXs. Could be. I'll have some feedback for you next time Patrick comes over and hangs out, because we'll test his crossfire versus mine. Cody SA says, why did you stop using the FPV Cycle 2004 motors? I think we talked about that. Cody also says, I'm still going to buy them. Fair enough. June Loco says, you're good, no worries. I'm actually tempted to keep the damn things because I am going to be upgrading to a Hero 8 soon. Hero 10 soon, which is quite a bit heavier than the 8. But it's fine. I can let him go. June Loco says, you're good, no worries. JR says, $170 day. I thought I paid $150. 661 says, plug in XT30. Abraham says, PC load letter. What the fuck does that mean? Tesh says, I've heard with Crossfire, if you get too close to the receiver, TX, you can damage the RX. Do you know how close and what power, or is it BS? I've heard that too, Tesh. I don't know if it's true. I don't know. I have no idea. Cody SA says, how much for the 2204s? Whatever they are new, minus like a little bit. I don't know, minus like $20 or something. Message me, we'll work it out. AKA says, Tiny Hawk 2, it is a PH 2.0 connector, flies 1S, 2S. Should I change it out to XT30? Worth the trouble? I would definitely not do that. I think it's the Tiny Hawk 2, I could be wrong. One of these rigs that's on PH 2.0, if you change it to XT30, it sends too much power into the AIO and it cooks the AIO. So, yeah, I would not do that. I don't know. I have a funny feeling. I don't know. With how finicky AIOs are, I ain't changing shit. You know what I mean? Am I caught up? I think I'm caught up. Yeah, my stomach is fucked. Oh, god damn, my stomach is just such a piece of shit. Oh, hi! Okay. So, let's swap over. This is the Insta360 Go 1 bunny ear. This is the Insta360 Go 2 modified bunny ear. Look how much bigger that is. So let's just swap it on over. This will be pretty straightforward. There's a chance that after this I will have to end the stream to go sit on the goddamn toilet for the rest of the night. But I'm fighting it, man. I'm fighting as hard as I can here. My stomach is a jerk. I'll fight all the way up into the point where I shit my pants, and then I gotta go. You guys know how dedicated I am to live streaming. It's not true. I will absolutely bail before I poop. Okay, so I have these antennas routed really nicely right now. I hate to have to take it out of there, but I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Maybe not. Maybe I can. Oh, the one just fell out. It's this front one that it took me forever to route like this. I would really like to not have to remove it. I think I'm good. These do not look like M1.5s though, are they? I hope they are. They are not. They are smaller than M1.5, which means that they are 1.3, which is in a different drawer. Is this it? This might be it. It's actually a hex driver, but hex drivers absolutely work in Allen screws. Look at that. Look at that. I've actually got little tiny titanium screws in here to keep the weight down as much as possible. Ooh, they're long though. Long titanium is long. Pretty sure that antenna is going to pop out any second now. Film McGovern says too much greasy food today. No, I had a banh mi, and there was a jalapeno hiding in it that I didn't see, and it fucking got me. Okay, so this needs to be like that, and it's offset in the forward direction, which is nice. Okay, so this guy's going to come up here, and okay. I kind of need, it's so finicky to get this damn thing in. I think I need to pull it all the way out here. So let's unplug the camera, and I am just going to remove it all the way, because otherwise I'm just going to lose my mind trying to get this to line up. Alright, that one looks like it's good. Where did those little tiny titanium screws go? There they are. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Alright, so let me see if I can get the... Oh, you son of a bitch, you. Oh, come on, really? Oh, this is difficult, man. I mean, like, luckily you don't really need to remove these mounts ever, but getting them in there is a real son of a bitch. It's worth it though. This is such a cool mount. Oh well, that's nice. I don't think I realized you could do that. Okay, so it goes under and then up and over. And then there's the screw hole. So it looks like that's on there. Nope, it's moving all around. My God, this is fiddly. Hey! Look at that. Look at that, we got it. Alright, there's one. Why is it not? There it goes. Okay, so there's one. And let's get the other one. Oh, you know, I don't have any batteries charged for this. I knew I was forgetting something. As soon as I'm done with this, I gotta get a couple batteries on a charger for this thing. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to test it, and the whole point is to test it. There we go. There we are. Ha fucking za. Alright, that is on there nice and solid. Just check this one more time just to make sure. Yeah, that's in there. Alright, so let's just get these rotated a little bit. And so the first thing is whether or not the Insta360 Go 2 will even fit. because I don't know if the guy that made this tested it. I don't know if he had an Insta360 Go 2 to test. Maybe he did. Hey, it does! Look at that. Excellent. Then the next question is, can I push the front button? Nope. Okay. So, yeah, so that's a problem. The Insta360 Go 2, the entire front panel is the button. But unfortunately, when I put this on there, it holds the button down. And that doesn't work. So maybe if I hit record, so now it's recording, now maybe I can hold the button down and it won't care? Nope, it stops recording. So that's not gone well. So now it's on, but it's not recording. Maybe if I, well no, now it's recording. So now it's on but not recording. So maybe if I put the loop on, it'll start recording. No, it's holding the button down. Damn it. This is going to be really difficult because you got to be able to hold the damn thing, but you also got to be able to push the button. Oh, man. The solution is actually the Caddx Peanut. Yeah, I mean, as soon as I get it that far on, it's holding the button down. Shit. So, like, the one loop needs to be a lot looser, I think. This loop over here, either one, because the thing is reversible and you can put the lens on either side. But yeah, one of these loops needs to be a lot looser. This loop is okay because the button is hinged like this. So this loop is, well, let me make sure that he didn't actually do that. Let me flip this thing around. Oh boy. So flipping it around, this loop is on this side. And then, so let's see what happens. Nope, yeah, it just pushes the button down. Damn. And the one loop ain't gonna be enough, I don't think, to really hold it steady. Although it almost is. So, I mean, this thing won't work, so I might as well do this. I know it's heresy, but I might as well do this to see if... Oh, I shouldn't have cut it so far back. That was kind of stupid. Should have cut it all the way up here. So yeah, let's... that's actually not bad. Wow, it's really not bad. Jesus, that might actually work. Oh no, now it's like rotating. It's not pointing straight ahead. Oh, there it's pointing straight ahead. Well shit, that really might work. Let's give it a try. Okay. And while I'm thinking about it, let me see if I can route this antenna the way that I had it. Now there's no way. I remember it took me a fortnight to do that. Oh, I had this antenna mounted so nicely. Maybe I can just get it done real quick. Hold on. I remember when I was doing this, I was being so stubborn, but then I was able to get it. You know what? I'll peek it up like that. That's fine. That's fine. I need to get this camera plugged back in though. And hey, there we go. Hey, okay. So there's the camera. Here's the janky ass video antenna. I gotta get a better video antenna for this thing. And then let's run the other receiver antenna up in here. Okay, cool. Pull some of these through. Wonderful. Okay. Everything should be happy now. Let's get these 3 screws back on, and we'll see what's what. The first big hurdle is going to be whether or not this rig has enough. Ah, fuck, I need to put a battery on the charger. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, do I have some No, I don't. I do not. I do not. No batteries are charged. Where's that little charger? God damn it. Also, where are the big batteries? Bueller? Do I have another little, what the hell's happening here? Man, I moved the Cinewhoop stuff around, and now I don't know where the hell it is. Oh! Where did I move it to? What did I do with all the big batteries? God damn it. Why do I move things around? Haven't I learned my lesson by now? Where would I have moved those 450 mAh 1S batteries to? What the hell? And the little USB charger. That's also gone. What have I done here? Maybe it's in this box? Maybe? No. I knew it wasn't going to be in here. Fuck! I'm sure I put it somewhere that, like, at the time made a lot of sense. But that was then. And this is, unfortunately, now. Oh, come on, man. Where, why? What? Where would I have moved it? Did I put it in one of the other white bags? Oh, this sucks. God damn it. Metal Dirtson says, aren't you kind of stuck using the app anyway? What app, Metal Dirtskin? Tyler DD says, finally got all my quads for hours the other day. Got to fly all my quads for hours the other day. Baby Nazgul's 10-2 Freestyle, 5-inch 6S Nazgul. Only acro mode, and I finally got it. FPV is awesome. Love it, Tyler. Yeah, just keep going, man. It just gets better and better and better. Abraham says, 1 bite of jalapeno fucked you up that bad. I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't add hot shit to my food. Probably die of starvation, to be honest. Yeah, it sucks, man. I'm not a fan of having a piece of shit stomach. Chris McGiffin says, what quad is that you have there in your hands? That was at 1029. My guess is that was when I was holding the FPV Cycle Cinesplorer, but don't quote me on that. Feel free to tag me again and ask me more. Double A says, hello. Simulator problem, having 3 Go mount for Go 2 just doesn't fit. Similar problems, not simulator problem, similar problem. Having 3 Go mount for having 3 Go mount. What's 3 Go mount mean, Double A? Family Guyver says a little extra tape, yeah, right? June Logo says, thanks for the GoPro 8 settings. Footage looks clean. You're certainly welcome. Riot9 says, take the camera off while you remount, making it harder than it needs to be. That's true. Motherson says the Insta360 Go 2 app I'm at. I can never remember how the button on that thing is set anyway. Yes and no. You can use the application, but when the button is held down, the thing doesn't work. Like, you can't... Like, holding the button down is, like, a feature of it, so you can't just have the button held down. So, 3 Go 1 mounts. I got you, AA. Yeah, me too. I have a bunch of Go 1 mounts. Fuck! What did I do with these goddamn batteries? I was hoping that as I was getting caught up on chat, I would remember. Why would I not put them here? The little USB to PH 2.0 charger is not in here, which is what leads me to believe that it's with the big 450 mAh batteries. These are just all the 300 mAh batteries. God damn it. I'm sure it's somewhere like brilliant. But without knowing where that brilliant spot is, I'm kind of assed out. Well, this sucks. The fact that I didn't put it in the whoop area is confusing, if I'm honest. I'm usually pretty good about putting stuff in the right spot. Shitters! Well, I don't know. I don't know. Welcome to Whoop Wednesday, where I'm gonna look for something all night and not do a whole lot more. Where the fuck? Man, I hate losing shit. There's something about losing stuff that just destroys me. Like, it's gotta be here. Ah, I know where I put it. I know where I put it. I'm the smartest person in the fucking world! That's right, you sons of bitches. Absolute greatness. Yes. 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 Oh, man. You guys are very lucky. You're in the presence of sheer genius. Oh, God. Oh, God, get back on there. Oh, buddy. Oh, yeah. Come on, fucker! What? Get out of there! Okay. This is that rig, so I need these ones with the little pigtails. Real man of genius. Where's all the batteries? 450 is fine. 2 of them, that'll be enough. Okay, put them on the charger. And let's give that some time. Look at all these batteries. Look at them all! The gangler. Alright, let's put a couple more of these screws in. And then we'll just sit and stare and wait for the batteries. I gotta take this off because I can't get to the screw while it's on there. Okay. I'll like hold my breath while I'm trying to get these into the right spot. Okay. Alright. There we go. Alright, so this is looking good. My modified Insta 360 Go 2 mount is looking janky, but you know, it's alright. Sometimes you just gotta be janky in life. Sometimes life is janky. Alright, good deal. So we'll throw this guy in this direction. And it's going to push the button, but then it's going to release the button. So now it's recording. We're going to turn it off. Alright, sweet. And I'm going to move this over as much as I can to get the Go 2 lens as centered as it can be. And there it is. Got this little guy on here. We just need to wait for those batteries to finish up on the charger, and then we'll see what's up. Alright, so what time is it? 10:51. Christopher Young with a $10 super chat. Totally wants this to be my first. He totally wants it to be his first build. What's up, Ciotti fam? What's going on, Chris? Chris and I were supposed to hang, what, last night? But he had something come up, and it's actually kind of fun. I ended up surprising Maggie. I drove up to see her. It was really funny. I went into the house. She's like, no, you can't see me like this. I'm just bumming around the house. I was like, Maggie, I love you exactly the way you are. You are hot as hell to me when you've taken care of yourself, when you haven't taken care of yourself. I think you're just terrific, top to bottom, lady. So that was fun. So this has no receiver, which means I need to go into the Whoop box again. Oh, look at this! Little wee little XT60 or XT30 with a wee little capacitor. I'm not going to use that. This is okay. Yeah, I need to go back in that Whoop box. I'm not in the mood to go back in that Whoop box. Let me make sure it's going to clear on this frame. If it doesn't clear on this frame, then I don't need to. Then I can just end the stream. I won't feel bad. Yeah, it clears on it. Alright, cool. So that's good. That's a good thing. Alright, so let's dig into this Whoop box and grab a receiver and a PH 2.0. Thank you for the support, Chris. You are the man, as always, my friend. Here's the Whoop box. So let's go PH 2.0 first. And I'm going to use one of these beautiful little right angle ones that I got from tinywhoop.com. Or am I? Do I have one of these on the little 65 mil? I don't. But I'm probably not going to change that. So yeah, we'll use this little 90-degree angle bastard. Where do I save it? The problem with it is these cuts are so deep on the top, it makes the batteries really like stick. Like when you plug the battery in, the latches really like dig in there, and then it's really hard to disconnect the battery. Like, as much as I love that it's a 90 degree, yeah, it really makes it difficult. You can file down the plastic, but instead of doing that, I'm just not going to use it. I'm going to use this one instead. Oh, this one looks exactly the same. It's going to have the exact same problem. Is there another solid pin one in here? No, they all look rolled. Well, okay. So I'll modify this one then. Man, I lost all of my willpower to want to do this build. Ooh, there's another solid pin one. Let's see. Come on, little buddy. Come on up out of there. What are you? Are you going to be less aggressive? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's way better. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, although this one's fine, all of a sudden. Hold on, let me pick a different battery. Let's grab the batteries that I am going to be running on this, which are the Newbie Drone Golds. That's all that really matters. I guess it's fine. You know what it is? Just it being a right angle, it's harder to unplug. Just by virtue of the fact that, yeah, it is a right angle. Having it be straight, it kind of allows you to get at the wires a little bit better. To use the wires to kind of grip it, you know? Oh, you know, also, I run the batteries the other direction. Yeah, that is hard to unplug, man. I'm going to use this one. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. That's the one that I found down the bottom of this bag. So now I just need a receiver, and I should have a little bag of those with one or two of them in it, I hope. Or not. Fuck you too. What? Come on. What? Is it in here? It's not in there. What did I do with it? Is it in here? Put it in there maybe? Nope. In here maybe? Nope. In here. Gotta be in here. Come on, baby, be in here. Be in here! Come on! Come on, be in there. I'm pretty sure I have an extra receiver. It's not in there. Can you guys see it? God damn it, I moved stuff around again and now I can't find anything again. This is ridiculous. This is goddamn ridiculous. What the hell? Oh, I put them in the build bags. Yeah. I put them in here. I put it in here. There it is! It's in the bottom, I see it! Hey! Come on. Get it. Come on, get it. Come on, just grip it. Get it. Come on. Almost got it. Almost. Got it. Oh, nope. Almost. Come on. Get it. Nope. Come on. Get it. It's right there. Hold on. Here's a trick. It's like the claw game, yo. Yeah. No. Come on. Claw game. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You motherfuckers ain't seen dexterity like that since I don't know, you played a rogue character or something in Diablo. Okay. Alright, so box can go away. I think. I'll need something out of it in 10 seconds. Alright. Box is good. I got this. Oh, I left the hairnet out. Damn it. It took less than 10 seconds. Alright. Well, here's the problem, though. It's 11 o'clock. So we're going to do this on next Whoop Wednesday. I now have everything that I need. Camera, pinch canopy, receiver. Why are there only 3 wires on that? What? Shouldn't there be a 4th wire for telemetry? What? Am I not going to get telemetry? I don't care. I'm using it. It's whatever. Let me pull one of these batteries. We'll see if there's enough juice in it to get a quick little hover. And then I'm going to shut this motherfucker down. So we're going to put the battery in like that. We're going to struggle with this right angle connector. And there we go. Alright, I'm not even going to put goggles on. I'm just going to grab my transmitter. Where's my transmitter? Oh boy. Did I put it away? Nope, I didn't put it away. Where the hell did it go? There it is. Oh, I don't have the battery for it. Is the battery done? Hey, it's done! Thank you, battery, for being done. And yeah, I know. Now you're allowed to say abnormal battery connection. Yeah, shit. Where's the battery panel? There it is. Alright, fuckers, you ready? Let's see if this can pick up and how effectively it can pick up an Insta 360 Go 2. Not going to be much juice in this battery, but there should be just enough in theory. We're going to find out. We done fucked around, and now we're gonna find out. That's how it works around these parts. Just get this battery back in this transmitter, and there we go. Okay, transmitter coming on, and we're gonna go to the Newbie Drone Whoop model. Let's see. Ready? Oh boy. Alright, so let me throw goggles on real quick to see what voltage it's at. Because if it's at like 3.5 at idle, it doesn't feel great. I'm going to be honest. I do need to adjust the throttle scale, not scale, the throttle expo point, the throttle midpoint. That's gonna come up to like a bunch. Like, let's move it up to like 60 because of the weight. Where's the OSD? So at idle, it's sitting at like 3.8 volts, which is a little bit low, admittedly. But I don't know. I would think that it would be able to. I don't know. Let's see. Oh boy, it feels fat. Oh no, see, it's giving me a low battery warning right away. It's down to 3 volts. Yeah, no, I didn't put enough juice in the battery. But it does lift it up. It does pick it up. So we'll see. Once I get a well, let me grab that other battery off. I'll throw that on super quick like. Yeah, it does pick it up. It does pick it up. It feels worse than the 65mm whoop carrying around the Insta 360 Go 1. And that's kind of what I was afraid of. I really want this to have a little bit better flight performance than that setup. But, you know, this camera is like 8 or 9 grams heavier. So, what do I expect? Insta 360 Go is recording. It is very, very dark in here, though, so it's probably going to look like ass. So this is at 3.95 volts sitting, not armed. So that, realistically, that's not quite enough to really get a good feel. Yeah, I mean, it moves it around, but... And I am getting a low battery warning, like, immediately. It's down to 3 volts immediately. So this isn't a really good test. I just didn't get enough juice in the batteries. Flies fine, though. Flies shockingly decent. Come and see you guys. Hi, friends! Hi! Alright. Yeah. Yeah. It picks it up. It picks it up. So I have the lightest possible way of moving an Insta 360 Go 2 around, which is kind of exciting. Interesting. Battery's not too hot. Alright. Kind of to be expected. The camera is a lot heavier. It's almost 50% heavier. Cool. That didn't fly that bad. That did not fly that bad. It's the best way to describe it. Why not run 2S? CiottiFPV says, because then the weight goes banana pants, and there's no good AIOs for 2S at the moment. The way that I can describe it is this. It is underpowered to the point where it's hard to fly. Like there's underpowered, which makes it easy to fly because you get lots of throttle resolution, and then there's underpowered where you don't have enough power and it becomes hard to fly because you don't have enough power. So that's kind of interesting. But again, that's to be expected. It's a 26 gram camera. That's a lot to... I'm asking a lot of it. Ooh. Ooh. Love that. That's a good message. Oh, that's a good message right there. Oh, sometimes you just gotta plant them seeds, motherfuckers. That is a good fucking message to end this live stream on. Alright, friends. I gotta talk to this, Okay. Okay. You guys know who Killer Mike is? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, friends. Thanks for hanging out. Ooh, yeah. Hopefully this turns into something. Thanks for hanging. I will be back on, what's today, Wednesday? Friday night at, I have to look, 7? Yeah, Friday at 7. I'll see you guys then. Be good. Here's some more flying from this afternoon. Did I crash on this one? I think this is a good battery. Let me give you a little soundtrack too. Ooh, yeah. Killer mic, bro. Killer fucking mic. Gotta put the time in. Just gotta put the time in sometimes. Looking for a good, relaxing, dreamy, that should match this. Oh. There you go, friends. Love ya! Be good. Or else I will come to your house and eat you! Night!